A few of those not-so-obvious things that make you less attractive in the eyes of women. We all probably know a guy like this. He seems to have a decent personality, his looks are fine, and he has a job. Yet, women just don't seem to notice him, and sometimes your friends even ask you not to bring him around. So why do women steer clear of him? The reason might be some subtle traits that kill your appeal. I've narrowed it down to 5 key things you should pay attention to. And the first reason is trying to compete with women. If you're the type who feels the need to compete with other people, to compare who has what's better or worse, that's an unhealthy trait in itself. It points to a whole complex of issues you're dealing with. A mature man is self-sufficient. He doesn't compete with anyone because he knows his own worth. He doesn't give a damn about anyone else's opinion. A secure person only competes with his former self, not with others. But there are men who are ready to compete with women. To be more precise, they try to validate themselves at the expense of women, bragging about how much money they make, telling women about their fancy car, their credit cards, and so on. If this is you, dude, leave women alone. The second thing that kills your attractiveness in the eyes of women is being stuck in the past. Or, to put it another way, that urge to bring up your ex when you're talking to a potential new partner. Or to reminisce about several of them, even listing off how many conquests you've notched on your bedpost. First of all, nobody wants a man who drags his past relationships into his new life. If you're reminiscing about the bad stuff, it shows a lack of respect for yourself and your own experiences. If you're reminiscing about the good times, then why are you even bringing it up? Leave it all in the past. And secondly, if you're trying to wave your alpha male flag around, talking about how many women you've had and how you used them however you wanted, chances are it's not even true. Once again, you're underestimating women. Who wants a second-hand man who's actually proud of it? In short, this won't show you in a better light, believe me. It will only generate pure disgust for you as a person. Third, something that never sparks a woman's interest is when you just don't give a damn. You're emotionally dried up instead of being engaged. A woman always values the ability to listen, to actually hear another person, and to understand their feelings. Nobody's asking you to shed crocodile tears with her over some sad movie scene, but the most basic empathy for what she's going through, offering moral and emotional support is the bare minimum you'll have to do. Here's why. If you're building a relationship with a woman, you will absolutely have to share emotions and be invested, because they all need that emotional connection. If you can't do that, well, then the solo life is a pretty good option for you. But if you want to build a relationship, it's crucial not to be like a stale piece of bread that's been lying around for 3 months, someone who's completely indifferent. Usually, if you don't give a damn, if you're insensitive and refuse to share emotions, it acts on women like bug spray against mosquitoes. They'll try to fly around you from as far away as possible. Likewise, something that will never make you attractive in a woman's eyes is the desire to seem better than you actually are. Just, understand one thing. Be yourself, and your life will become much easier. There's no need to pretend to be someone you're not. Some women, for example, like stubble. Others like a fuller build. Others are into something else entirely. Screw all that and live how you want to live. This is especially true if you're telling a woman you've made millions, when in reality, your salary is $30,000. Or you say you own a business when you actually have nothing. It's better to just keep quiet and not talk about any of that. Be your authentic self. Who are you even saying all this for? Do you really believe there's nothing genuinely good or significant about you to be loved for? Without all these toys and optical illusions? In that case, it's better to work on your self-esteem. That need to appear better than you are should fade away on its own. Once it does, you'll be in a much better place. I hope this video helps you to make the right decision. See you in the next video.